106.3 ESPN presents the Astoria High School Coaches Show Rube Report. A weekly update on what's happening with Astoria High Athletics with Athletic Director Coach Howard Rube and co-host Dane Gouge. Brought to you locally by Peter Pan Market and Deli, Astoria Ford, Joe's Mobile, the Seaside Outlets, Northwest Lending Group, Clatsop Community College.
We about to turn it up and we taking it to $1 million.
Here are your hosts, Howard Rube and Dane Gouge.
Good evening and welcome to the Rube Report Coaches Show. This is Howard Rube, Athletic Director, Head Football Coach of your Astoria High Fighting Fishermen. I'll be joined tonight by my co-host and executive producer, Mr. Dane Gouge. We have a great show lined up, so please stay with us.
Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
Are you currently in the market for a new car, truck, or SUV? Then look no further than Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford. With hundreds of makes and models to choose from, you're bound to find something you want, including the Ford F-150, best-selling truck in America, 47 years running. Stop by Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford today and take a test drive and find that new vehicle you have always wanted. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, you always get the best deal at Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford, 1809 Ensign Lane across from Costco Gas, or visit them online at astoriaford.net.
Joe's Mobile in Astoria, the home of mobile synergy fuel and diesel. Also, last-minute groceries, snacks, cold beverages, hunting and fishing licenses, propane, firewood, and so much more. Pump your own fuel during overnight hours or get friendly full service during regular daytime hours. EBT and all credit and debit cards are accepted. Fuel and diesel, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Get your mojo on at Joe's Mobile.
1701 Marine Drive in Astoria.
Hi folks, these sports teams that we follow pride themselves on a long tradition of excellence. The same goes for the place you choose for your home loan. Northwest Lending Group is one of the longest continually operating mortgage lenders in Clatsop County. We've been here over 20 years. I invite you to give us a try. Let us show you how we've earned over 98% customer satisfaction rating. Find us at 1227 Commercial Street in Astoria, by phone at 503-325-4116, or apply online at nwlendinggroup.com.
Northwest Lending Group is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1469420, ML2891.
The Peter Pan Market and Deli is the perfect place to gather for a quick snack and one of their signature sandwiches before the game. Enjoy covered outdoor seating or sit inside with beers and ciders on tap and wine by the glass. You can relax with friends before heading to the game. Make Peter Pan Market and Deli your morning stop too. Grab a coffee and a bagel or other breakfast treat before work. Order ahead at peterpan2go.com. Peter Pan Market and Deli, 712 Niagara Avenue, Astoria. Your local corner store and more.
This is the Astoria High School Coaches Show Rube Report on ESPN Radio 106.3. Here are your hosts, Howard Rube and Dane Gouge, with the latest on Astoria High Athletics.
Welcome back to the Rube Report Coaches Show. We'd like to remind everyone to please support our participating sponsors, the Peter Pan Market and Deli, Astoria Ford, Joe's Mobile, the Seaside Outlets, the Northwest Lending Group, and Clatsop Community College. And welcome to the show, Mr. Gouge.
Hello. I seem depressed because we're having a renovation at the house.
And you're still married.
You want a divorce? You're getting a divorce. It's like the money.
Way to go to Seinfeld. You went to Seinfeld. And now
George
it's
Costanza's father.
Parents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Parents. Yeah. She's doing a great job. So is the contractors, but it's like the money pit. There's contractors everywhere from 8 in the morning till 5. And it's like, you got to hide out.
You've never worked so much all your life.
Oh, my goodness.
You're not going home.
Yeah, I try not to.
I bet.
Just get there by 5. Get home. I'm usually home like 3. So I leave at 6:30 and get home by 5.
Gotcha. Well, renovating, we went through that. We actually were fortunate. They did a great job for us. North River Homes helped with our renovation, which went on during COVID. But some of the hiccups are rough.
Yeah.
So
2 weeks.
Well, right before Christmas, they redid some lighting. It was set up, the electrician, God love him, the kitchen lights couldn't go off. So everybody's falling asleep around the TV in the family room at night.
Yeah.
And you wake up at 2 in the morning because every light on the downstairs is still on. Still on. You can't turn them off. It was like...
Yeah, you have to go to the breaker box and turn the lights.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Shut her down!
Yeah. So those things can happen.
Well,
is it going pretty smooth?
Well, Amy's wonderful, and so is Dawn, the contract. They're great. They tried to make it the easiest for me because I didn't even want to do it.
Oh, sure.
And so, yeah, everything's pretty easy for me.
Okay. It's all good in your world, as far as you know.
Just get the hell out of there and sign the check.
Yeah. It sounds about right. Well, I'm sure it'll be beautiful when it's all said and done.
Yeah, can't wait. It's needed. It's old house and
sure, or oldish.
Yeah,
not
really
not
old,
like up on the hill from the 1800s.
Oh no,
old.
no, 1800s. Yeah, God forbid that. That would be terrible. That would be just like the Money Pit.
Well,
the movie.
Yeah, that always when that subject gets brought up, like the older homes on the hill in town. When we got here roughly 25 years ago, that was our option. You could buy a brand new home that was just built. It was one of the first homes built out of that River Point subdivision.
Yeah.
Or pay the same for a 200-year-old house. And it was like, well, if it's the same money, why wouldn't
you get the new house?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like
because it's the view and all.
All that.
Yeah,
sure.
Amy would love to have one of those. That's not happening.
I had a cousin drive through town that he's in the Boise area, and he didn't tell me he was coming to town, and I was actually out of town, so I couldn't meet him.
Yeah,
but he was going to surprise me, and I'm on a trip with one of the teams. It was like over spring break or something, and so he sends a text. Which of these beautiful homes up on the hill is yours?
Is yours.
Well, that's...
That one going up to the column.
Yeah, right.
The huge white one with a mother-in-law house up in the
right, front. Yeah. I had to break it to him. Well, one, I'm not in town, and two, we don't have a house, one of those beautiful
old
homes.
House. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll make it through.
Yeah, you'll survive. You've survived worse than this, probably.
Definitely.
Definitely. Not that we want to talk about on the air, but
yeah, that's not sports
This is not a therapy session for you tonight.
Stuff.
What sports stuff do you want to get to in this first segment?
Well, I want to talk about the World Baseball Classic at the beginning here because there was 20 teams. We were talking about it last week just briefly, and now it's down to 8. And the 8 teams are – a lot of these teams are just major leagues.
Right.
They're playing for their country.
It's kind of like the Olympics with all the NHL players.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Yeah. But then you see where these teams are so good. So the games tonight are Korea versus Dominican Republic and then USA versus Canada. And then tomorrow, Puerto Rico versus Italy and Venezuela versus Japan. And if you go down what they say as a top to the bottom, Dominican Republic's the best. Japan with Otani is second. Okay. USA is third. Venezuela, Italy, Puerto Rico, Korea, and then Canada is ranked at the bottom of the 8. But if you're watching this, if you haven't, it's like playoff baseball.
It's
really
intense.
Cool.
It's been good.
It's really intense and good games.
Cool.
So
I haven't had a chance
you can
to
see some spring games of Major League Baseball. And it's just like none of those kids are going to be on the team.
Well, it's so funny when you watch a spring training game. You see the guys that have the names on the back of their jersey, and then the kids wear number 81 with no name.
Yeah, no name
on the back of the. You're like, oh,
he's trying to make it.
See who's already made the team and who hasn't.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I haven't had a chance to check it out. I'm going to try to check it out this weekend then. I have caught some headlines.
Yeah.
So, like, one of the concerning ones to me is, and I would have had no idea why this kid would be playing for Italy, but the White Sox starting catcher, Teal, young, good-looking prospect. Last year was his rookie year. Came over in a trade with the Red Sox. So one of these rebuild trades. So this kid's kind of a big deal to the franchise, right?
Yeah.
Well, the headline was he got hurt playing, but the other thing I saw was Italy beat the USA.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming...
And no one thought that was going to happen.
Yeah, so I'm assuming the kid was in the lineup and did some good stuff.
They did, and pretty much pushed Mexico out. So, yeah, it's been good baseball. And a lot of these guys aren't really from Italy. They have an Italian background. Maybe their parents were first-generation Americans, but that's what they choose to play for that team. Okay. And there's one kid's in Czech Republic.
Okay.
And he's a full-time electrician that was pitching on the team.
Wow, that's great.
Held them. Won the game 4-2. Now he's got to go.
Cool stories.
Now he's got to go back home and go to work 9 to 5.
Yeah, yeah. I know it's crazy how. things go back to normal.
Yeah, there might be somebody looking at him in the major leagues after this.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
that would be
nice.
great if you got a little showcase out of this.
Well, if you haven't been watching it, tune in. It's fun, and we're not going to be before any of these games. We're before some ACC basketball.
We're going into ACC basketball, so we might have a special edition of
Coach's Picks.
100%. Yes. So we'll look forward to that.
And
of course, I'm sure I'll be great.
Yeah, with me and you in the college basketball.
Yeah,
which has a whole other thing coming up because our brackets are coming up on Sunday. So we got to get ready next week for
and then I wonder
brackets.
I wonder why we're not going to ever get syndicated.
Yeah, because we don't know anything about basketball.
We don't know. Can't really talk hoops. But maybe we could get picked up in Canada because we are willing to talk hockey.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So maybe there's hope for us.
That's TSN, not ESPN.
Yeah, that's right. That is right. Well, our show really is not necessarily about renovating homes.
Yeah, definitely.
And although it's great to talk about some of this unique stuff, like I don't even know what it's called. World Baseball Classic. What is it called?
The WBC, World Baseball Classic.
Classic. Okay, so
this came into being when they kicked baseball out of the Olympics.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think they've always had it, but it was.
So is it only every couple of years or every 4 years, or is it becoming a thing every year now?
Right,
part of spring training.
It's right in spring training. So these kids aren't. I mean, they're men, but they're playing.
Sure. Well, they're kids to us.
And when they get done with this, which would be next week, they go back and start playing baseball.
Okay.
Because I think the first game the Mariners have is the 27th of March.
Oh, really? That's their first regular season game?
Yeah.
No kidding. Yeah, so we're getting close.
Yeah.
Maybe
they had a little
10 days
hiccup
away.
there because Randy Arozarena, who plays left field for the Mariners, and Cal Raleigh, who's the catcher, Arozarena went to shake his hand, and Cal wouldn't shake his hand because they were on different teams.
Oh, really? Yeah. During this World Baseball Classic deal?
So he went to shake his hand, and Cal wouldn't shake his hand. We're on different teams, pal.
Well,
when we get back to Seattle, I can shake your hand. It's kind of been a thing.
That's interesting.
That's competitive at its biggest point.
You know, they talk about when they put together the Olympic team with Kobe Bryant again, and I think we had lost in basketball in the previous one.
Yeah.
And so they wanted to set a tone. So Kobe told all his teammates he was going to go put a hard pick on one of his Laker teammates.
Yeah.
And they were all like, he's not doing that. He just went and floored him and set the tone for the whole Olympics. We're not here to shake hands and make friends.
This ain't.
We're teammates back home, but we ain't home right now.
That's how Cal was. So
that's cool. Well, good deal.
Well,
all right.
Is it cool or is it not?
I don't.
Are they going to have a beef when they come home?
No, they shouldn't. I mean, the problem for me is if it's a handshake, it's either before or after a game, which to me, I think
this was right when he came up to bat.
Oh, well, if the game's going on.
Yeah, he came up. Arozarena came up to bat and went to shake Cal Raleigh's hand, and Cal's just refused.
Well, if it's game on, it's game on.
It's game on.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah,
if it's after a game,
it wasn't
or even
after
before
the game
a game
or before the game.
Yeah,
it was right in the middle of the game.
The show would become the world according to Rube here in a second if you can't bother to shake hands after a game. You'd get that lecture from me, but
if you don't know, and you know Randy, he is a mind guy. He would step out of the batter box right when the pitcher's pitching.
Okay.
And so the pitcher's getting all flustered because right when he's releasing the ball, he's stepping out of the batter's box.
You know, sometimes
and then he ends up with the home run.
Yeah. So your catcher probably knew he's kind of full of smoke when he's competing anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
So we'll find out.
All right. Well, that was good. That was interesting. We do want to talk about our Astoria kids. We are in between right now seasons as our winter season officially ended. We had awards night on Tuesday. And so when we come back after this first break, I will highlight some of our winter awards, and then we will start to dive into our spring season. So please stay with us.
For more, stay right here on 106.3 ESPN Radio.
Hungry? Thirsty? Craving something delicious? Get to the Peter Pan Market and Deli in Astoria. They've got your cravings covered, from fresh sandwiches and salads to gourmet coffee and snacks. The deli is stocked with hand-picked ingredients, ensuring the highest quality in every bite. Need groceries? You're covered there too, with a wide selection of necessities and locally sourced products. The Peter Pan Market and Deli at 712 Niagara Avenue in Astoria. Visit online at peterpantogo.com for online ordering options. Taste the difference at Peter Pan Market and Deli.
Seaside Outlets, over 100,000 square feet of savings and shopping. Great food for every member of your family. Featuring great names in retail like Nike, Eddie Bauer, Pendleton, Bath & Body Works, Rack Room Shoes, Rue 21, and Carter's. And it's all just a few blocks from the beach. Plus, there's no sales tax.
Seaside Outlets, 1111 North Roosevelt Highway 101 and 12th Avenue. Visit seasideoutlets.com.
Hi, folks. These sports teams that we follow pride themselves on a long tradition of excellence. The same goes for the place you choose for your home loan. Northwest Lending Group is one of the longest continually operating mortgage lenders in Clatsop County. We've been here over 20 years. I invite you to give us a try. Let us show you how we've earned over 98% customer satisfaction rating. Find us at 1227 Commercial Street in Astoria, by phone at 503-325-4116, or apply online at nwlendinggroup.com.
Northwest Lending Group is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1469420, ML2891.
Joe's Mobile. Fuel, diesel, groceries, snacks, beer, propane, hunting and fishing licenses, firewood, and so much more. 1701 Marine Drive in Astoria. Coming in, going out, or passing through Astoria, Joe's Mobile is your one stop where the people are friendly and the store is stocked with everything you need. All debit, EBT, and credit accepted. Joe's Mobile. Mobile Synergy fuel and diesel. Pump your own 24 hours a day at Joe's Mobile. Wait for it.
At Joe's Mobile.
Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
This is the Astoria High School Coaches Show Rube Report on ESPN Radio 106.3. Here are your hosts, Howard Rube and Dane Gouge, with the latest on Astoria High Athletics.
Welcome back to the Rube Report Coaches Show. As I mentioned before the break, we had our winter awards on Tuesday. It was a really good night. I could not get over the number of Coapa Scholar athletes we had.
Yeah, that's great.
And then, I guess since I can't, the list just kept going on and on and on. But listen to these team GPAs so you'll get an understanding of what I'm talking about. Our boys basketball team was second in the state with their GPA of 3.62. Girls basketball was fifth in the state. They had a 3.81 GPA. Lights out. Wrestling was seventh in the state in Class 4A with 3.25. Cheer was above 3 with 3.39. Boys swim was above the 3.0 threshold, 3.19. Girls swim was also above with 3.54. 3.54 couldn't crack the top 10. That's how, this is pretty competitive stuff with our scholar athletes. And our dance team, defending champion dance team, also third in the state, 3.56.
Oh, that's great.
So, and dance technically is our one winner team still competing. Their state championships are the weekend, next weekend going into spring break. And then we were able to recognize our kids that made it to the state championships, as we've been doing throughout the winter with wrestling and swim in particular. Our all-league recipients who in wrestling, it makes it kind of easy because part of qualifying for state is how you become an all-league member.
Right.
And then we'll highlight our basketball teams in next week's show because I don't want to screw any of that up. I want to make sure I have it dialed in.
Yeah.
And not just go from memory. I don't have that list in front of me. I know.
You got to be prepared.
In the pre-production meeting of the show, he is all over me. But to make sure I'm doing it right and not missing anybody, we'll discuss all-league for basketball in next week's show. A great night. A lot of great things to recognize. A lot of outstanding performances by our kids. Again, through this winter, Quinn Gore becoming our first player in, I want to say since the 60s, to get over 1,000 points in his career, and then becoming our all-time leading scorer in our last league game of the year. So again, congrats
Breaking
to Quinn Gore.
1937 record.
The record was, Ted Sarpala, class of 1936. So a 90-year-old record. Pretty amazing. So it was good. The two kids I can recognize and as standouts from the winter that we gave some special recognition to were our two kids that actually placed in their state tournaments. So that would have been Bo Smith, finishing third at the state wrestling tournament.
Awesome.
And Emery.
Especially at his weight class.
Oh,
it's
the
very
toughest.
Competitive.
One of the toughest weight classes.
Gorillas.
Exactly. And then Emery Young in swim, finishing fourth in state in her event, and actually just finishing 100th of a second from finishing in third place. It's crazy to think.
Yeah, that is.
It could be that close. When you look at time, it's pretty funny. That makes me think of when Jesse Owens became the fastest runner.
Yeah.
And I want to say that was in the Olympics around World War II.
Yes, it was.
A lot of
in Germany.
In Germany, of all places. And the side story of that, and I'm sure a lot of our listeners are aware of this, but some are probably not, because I wasn't always aware of this. I feel bad right now because offhand I can't think of his name. But the runner that finished second also beat the previous record.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So he, if it weren't for Jesse Owens, he'd have been the one.
Yeah.
And he's kind of forgotten about.
Yeah.
But he broke the record as well. So I don't know. I've always found that kind of interesting. It speaks a lot about how, these things in sport, the way they end up can really change the course of
Oh, definitely.
your future in so many ways.
Yeah.
How that changed Jesse Owens' future compared to the guy who finished in second, who also ran fast enough to break a record, but I can't remember his name. You don't know his name. Most people don't know his name.
We'll ask Mr. Google later.
During the commercial break.
Dr. Google.
During the next commercial break, which is what we'll hit right now. When we come back, we'll talk about next week's spring sports schedule and anything else in the world of sports. So please stay with us.
More of the Astoria High Coaches Show Rube Reports right after this on 106.3 ESPN.
Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
Are you currently in the market for a new car, truck, or SUV? Then look no further than Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford. With hundreds of makes and models to choose from, you're bound to find something you want, including the Ford F-150, best-selling truck in America 47 years running. Stop by Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford today and take a test drive and find that new vehicle you have always wanted. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, you always get the best deal at Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford, 1809 Ensign Lane across from Costco Gas, or visit them online at AstoriaFord.net.
Joe's Mobile in Astoria, the home of mobile synergy fuel and diesel. Also, last-minute groceries, snacks, cold beverages, hunting and fishing licenses, propane, firewood, and so much more. Pump your own fuel during overnight hours or get friendly full service during regular daytime hours. EBT and all credit and debit cards are accepted. Fuel and diesel, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Get your mojo on at Joe's Mobile.
1701 Marine Drive in Astoria.
The Peter Pan Market and Deli is the perfect place to gather for a quick snack and one of their signature sandwiches before the game. Enjoy covered outdoor seating or sit inside with beers and ciders on tap and wine by the glass. You can relax with friends before heading to the game. Make Peter Pan Market and Deli your morning stop too. Grab a coffee and a bagel or other breakfast treat before work. Order ahead at peterpan2go.com. Peter Pan Market and Deli, 712 Niagara Avenue, Astoria. Your local corner store and more.
Seaside Outlets, over 100,000 square feet of savings and shopping. Great food for every member of your family. Featuring great names in retail like Nike, Eddie Bauer, Pendleton, Bath & Body Works, Rack Room Shoes, Rue 21, and Carter's. And it's all just a few blocks from the beach. Plus, there's no sales tax.
Seaside Outlets, 1111 North Roosevelt Highway 101 and 12th Avenue. Visit seasideoutlets.com.
This is the Astoria High School Coaches Show Rube Report on ESPN Radio 106.3. Here are your hosts, Howard Rube and Dane Gouge, with the latest on Astoria High Athletics.
Welcome back to the Rube Report Coaches Show. As we have wound down our winter season, we've been spending the last 2 weeks starting our spring season practices, and our spring sport teams are in action next week already.
Wow.
So we have endowment baseball. So what that means is, and I know this is always a little bit like, because nobody expects this when they attend these events normally, but we are charging admission to our baseball and softball games next week. Those are endowment games. The money goes to support OSAA programs, which go to directly support kids in need. So we're happy to do it, and the benefit to us is it allows us to, the kickback to us, there will be a little kickback in the admission money, but the big thing for us anymore is it would allow us to play an additional game on our schedule should we want to, so we appreciate that. Baseball will open up against Yamhill Carleton at 6:30 p.m. at CMH Field on Tuesday night, and we're hoping the weather will allow us to do that.
Please,
Yes.
stop
It's been getting
raining.
a little rough. Been getting a little rough the last few days. And then on Wednesday, we will host endowment softball against Yamhill Carleton. And that first pitch is scheduled for 4:30. The track team is in action for the first time at Scappoose on Wednesday as well. And they'll have a 2 o'clock field event start and a 3 o'clock running event start on Wednesday the 18th in Scappoose. And Thursday, our golf teams join the action, and they have their openers. The girls will be in Gearhart against Seaside for a Quappa League duel. The boys will be hosting Warrenton in a non-league duel in boys golf.
I think that has to be fairly new, Warrenton golf. I know they had it, but they have some boys golfing. Yeah, so we're looking forward to getting all those teams going next week. I will not lie, it's been a little hard to practice in this weather. Yeah, so we need the bubble.
We need to bring.
We need the bubble.
So I thought that was just a Midwest thing. You know about the bubble out here?
Yeah, I can't afford a bubble, but if I could, I'd buy the bubble.
So
you play baseball and softball in the bubble. Track does not stop.
No, track doesn't care.
No,
but
well
this spring they're asking me for some more indoor time. Yeah, we normally have reserved the gyms for baseball and softball because, track, as you said, we just deal with it and go. But it's been so bad this last couple weeks. My new track coach, Jason Murray, he's like, hey, Coach, can
we get some?
I know what we maybe have done in the past, and I know the softball team is the returning state champs, but can you give me 20 more minutes or something? We got to get something done here.
Well, it's part of living the coast.
It is part of being here on the Oregon coast, that is for sure. But everybody's dealing with it, and we'll keep battling, and I've always felt like we're better for it. Like sometimes our track marks normally get really good in the spring when the weather gets better because we're just our bodies are so used to having to compete in this misery, being cold and wet and
trained. We're trained.
We are trained. It's training.
It's like the elements. We don't face the elements. We are the elements.
You're ready. I'm going to bring you in. You're our guest speaker for our spring sport teams.
Get rid of that guy.
Well, we got a couple minutes, so we are leading into some NCAA basketball, right?
Yes, sir, and you have to make coaches' picks.
What are the games?
Okay, I will tell you right now. We're doing the ACC, so we got Virginia versus Miami, or Duke versus Clemson.
All right, so I'm just going to go
it out there.
I'm just going from how it was back 100 years ago when I actually had time to follow this. So I'm going to go with Virginia and Duke.
Okay.
Because when I had time to follow this 100 years ago, well, the 80s, it's getting to be, might as well be, the previous century, right?
Well, we'll do a little better next week because we got March Madness starting and the brackets are picked on Sunday.
Oh, so the brackets are out Sunday.
We'll all get together on Monday and pick our brackets, and maybe we'll have Rob and Roxy join in if they want to.
They've done that in the past. They should get in on the bracket.
Yeah, I think Roxy won it.
Probably. She just picked the schools by colors or something.
I like their uniforms, and they like Taylor Swift, so I'm going to pick them.
She probably won the bracket doing that, as much as we know.
Yeah, there's no money on it. Just cookies.
There you go. All right, well, I appreciate everybody listening this week. I appreciate Mr. Gouge for helping support this and being part of this thing. We had an outstanding winter season. Again, thank you to all of our volunteers, parent support, financial supporters to get us through the winter season. We are looking forward to getting our spring season going and looking for our student athletes to continue to do some outstanding things in the classroom and on the courts and fields. So again, thank you to everyone for their support of all of that. And wishing everyone a very peaceful weekend.
Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
Hi, folks. These sports teams that we follow pride themselves on a long tradition of excellence. The same goes for the place you choose for your home loan. Northwest Lending Group is one of the longest continually operating mortgage lenders in Clatsop County. We've been here over 20 years. I invite you to give us a try. Let us show you how we've earned over 98% customer satisfaction rating. Find us at 1227 Commercial Street in Astoria, by phone at 503-325-4116, or apply online at nwlendinggroup.com.
Northwest Lending Group is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1469420, ML2891.
Hungry? Thirsty? Craving something delicious? Get to the Peter Pan Market and Deli in Astoria. They've got your cravings covered, from fresh sandwiches and salads to gourmet coffee and snacks. The deli is stocked with hand-picked ingredients, ensuring the highest quality in every bite. Need groceries? You're covered there too, with a wide selection of necessities and locally sourced products. The Peter Pan Market and Deli at 712 Niagara Avenue in Astoria. Visit online at peterpantogo.com for online ordering options. Taste the difference at Peter Pan Market and Deli.
Seaside Outlets, over 100,000 square feet of savings and shopping. Great food for every member of your family. Featuring great names in retail like Nike, Eddie Bauer, Pendleton, Bath & Body Works, Rack Room Shoes, Rue 21, and Carter's. And it's all just a few blocks from the beach. Plus, there's no sales tax.
Seaside Outlets, 1111 North Roosevelt Highway 101 and 12th Avenue. Visit seasideoutlets.com. Are you currently in the market for a new car, truck, or SUV? Then look no further than Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford. With hundreds of makes and models to choose from, you're bound to find something you want, including the Ford F-150, best-selling truck in America, 47 years running. Stop by Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford today and take a test drive and find that new vehicle you have always wanted. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, you always get the best deal at Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford, 1809 Ensign Lane across from Costco Gas, or visit them online at AstoriaFord.net.
Thanks for tuning in to the Astoria High School Coaches Show Rube Reports. Brought to you locally by Peter Pan Market and Deli, Astoria Ford, Joe's Mobile, the Seaside Outlets, Northwest Lending Group, Clatsop Community College. For the latest updates on Astoria High Athletics, stay tuned to 106.3 ESPN Radio. Go Fishermen!